why your body is holding onto stubborn belly fat during menopause, and the comprehensive 4-step plan to lose it for good. Unfortunately, conventional weight loss advice of calorie counting and exercise just does not get results for menopausal women. Why is this so? Well, according to the North American Menopause Society, women going through menopause experience adverse changes in their body fat composition. You see, during menopause, there is a different type of fat that accumulates in the center of your body and wraps around your internal organs. This fat is known as visceral fat. The word viscera refers to the internal organs. This is different from subcutaneous fat that lies just beneath your skin, kind you can pinch. Subcutaneous fat actually acts as an energy reservoir and is considered harmless. In contrast, visceral fat is labeled as metabolically active, as it releases harmful chemicals known as cytokines into your bloodstream. These chemicals increase inflammation in your body, intensify menopause symptoms, and even raise the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's, and many more serious conditions. One simple and effective way to estimate the amount of this harmful visceral fat in your body is by calculating your waist-hip ratio. Do this early morning using a regular measuring tape. Measure your circumference at the narrowest point around your waist, typically just above the belly button, and measure circumference around the widest part of your hips and buttocks. Make sure the two measurements are in the same units, either centimeters or inches. Divide the waist measurement by the hip measurement to get your waist-hip ratio. For women, a waist-hip ratio greater than 0.85 indicates a higher concentration of visceral fat and potential health risks. So what's causing your body to pack on visceral fat? Understanding this is crucial as it holds the key to eliminate this fat at its root cause. Notably, there are 3 main drivers of the visceral fat accumulation during menopause. Number 1 is the changes in the hunger hormones. See, leptin and ghrelin, also known as the hunger hormones, play a big role in regulating how hungry or full you feel. Leptin is your body's natural appetite suppressant. It signals your brain when you've had enough to eat. On the other hand, ghrelin increases your appetite. During menopause, drop-in estrogen levels leads to a decrease in leptin and an increase in ghrelin. Together, these hormonal shifts lead to cravings, overeating, and poor food choices. To sum up, the delicate balance of your hunger and fat storage system is disrupted. Reason 2 is overactive adrenal glands. Adrenal glands are small, hormone-producing glands located on top of your kidneys. As menopause is a challenging transition period, the adrenal glands start releasing higher amounts of the stress hormone, cortisol. And one of cortisol's main functions is to make sure your body has enough energy to get through a stressful period. So it raises your blood glucose levels. But here's the problem. If this elevated blood glucose isn't used for energy, as is often the case with chronic stress, it gets stored around your internal organs as visceral fat. To make matters worse, consistently high cortisol levels also trigger chronic inflammation. This creates a cycle where stress not only affects your mood, but also your long-term health. Before we discuss the next cause, I want to take a moment to share with you a detailed and well-researched guide we've created, Best Supplements for Menopause. This guide breaks down exactly which supplements can help improve your mood, boost your energy, and even reduce those frequent hot flashes. It's designed to make the menopause journey easier for you. You can get access to this guide by clicking the link in the description. Cause number 3 is decreasing muscle mass, also known as sarcopenia. Hormonal changes in menopause lead to an accelerated rate of losing muscle mass. Muscles being metabolically active burn calories even at rest. When muscle mass decreases, your resting metabolic rate goes down, making it harder to burn calories and easier to gain fat. Furthermore, with decrease in muscle mass, the mechanical stress on your bones also reduces, leading to weaker bones over time. According to a leading clinical scientist, osteoporosis is often called a silent disease because bone loss occurs without symptoms. It's not until a fracture happens that many women realize the seriousness of the condition. With these 3 causes identified, we're ready to move forward with a strategic 4-step plan to shed this stubborn menopause belly fat. First pillar of this 4-step plan is a menopause-focused diet. Diet of a menopausal woman should address all the 3 causes of menopause belly fat. So, for cause number 1, that is changes in hunger hormones leading to cravings, you should consume a fiber-rich diet. A fiber-rich diet can help you stay fuller longer, stabilize blood sugar levels, and reduce midday snacking. In fact, a 2022 study on menopausal women found that women who consumed higher amount of fiber had a better overall metabolic profile. Green vegetables, berries, nuts, and whole grains are all good sources of fiber. You should aim for 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day. For cause 2 of high cortisol levels, it is vital to consume anti-inflammatory foods. Foods like turmeric, ginger, broccoli, and blueberries help counteract the effects of cortisol on your body. Alongside this, you should also avoid inflammatory foods like margarine, processed meats, and refined carbs. And finally, you should consume a protein-rich diet to address the increased muscle loss. Incorporate protein sources in every meal of the day to meet the recommended daily intake of 1 gram per kilogram body weight. Research in the Journal of Nutrition found that women who distributed their protein intake evenly across meals preserved muscle mass more effectively than those who consumed it irregularly. Additionally, you can also try intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating to keep cravings and blood sugar levels in check. Start with a simple 12-12 window, eating within 12 hours and fasting for the other 12, and adjust as needed. Second part of this 4-step plan is an exercise routine customized for menopause. Studies in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research show that menopausal women who engage in strength training not only maintain muscle mass, but also improve bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. So, start with body weight exercises and then progress to using dumbbells or resistance bands. The most important point to keep in mind is that allow adequate rest between sets to let your heart rate return to normal. Overtraining can spike cortisol levels, which are already elevated during menopause. You should aim for short bursts of physical activity instead of sustained long-duration activities. And try incorporating yoga or Pilates into your routine to lower cortisol levels and promote relaxation. Third critical part of this plan is sleep optimization. Sleep deprivation raises cortisol levels, drains your energy, and even impacts memory and mood. Here are a few tips to improve sleep during menopause. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Engage in calming activities before bed. Avoid screens at least an hour before sleep, and avoid heavy meals or caffeine in the evening. A highly effective remedy for improving sleep quality is magnesium. Research has found magnesium to help with muscle relaxation, reducing stress, and regulating your sleep-wake cycle. One of the highest rated magnesium brand is linked in the description below. Fourth and final part of this plan is menopause supplements. Supplements provide targeted, bioavailable nutrients that address specific deficiencies and challenges your body faces during this transition. But finding the right supplements can be tricky. There are so many options, and not all of them are effective. To simplify it for you, we've created a detailed and well-researched guide, The Best Supplements for Menopause. This resource breaks down exactly which supplements work, why they work, and which brands to choose. Think of it as a shortcut to feeling like yourself again. Here are a few highlights from our comprehensive guide. Number 1 on the list is The Secret to Calmer Moods During Menopause. 3 on the list is The Essential Inflammation Fighter Your Body Can't Make But Desperately Needs. And this is what a user wrote about number 5. I have more energy, have been able to lose weight easier, and even my skin looks better. You can get access to this guide by clicking the link in the description. Don't wait, because every step you take towards balance makes a difference. So, how do you know if the plan is working for you? Research consistently shows that individuals who track their progress are way more likely to achieve their health goals. Why? because tracking provides clarity, builds accountability, and helps you course correct when needed. Although the weighing scale is a common tool used for tracking progress, it doesn't tell the whole story. You see, as you build strength and lose visceral fat, your body composition, that is muscle versus fat, changes. Muscle weighs more than fat, so even if the scale isn't moving much, your waist size and overall health could be improving. A great way to monitor progress is by measuring your waist-hip ratio every 2 weeks. A consistent decrease in your ratio is a sign that your efforts are reducing harmful visceral fat. Do keep in mind that sometimes the most noticeable changes aren't physical. Do you feel more energized throughout the day? Are your moods more stable? These are key indicators that the plan is working for you. So keep a small journal and jot down how you feel each morning. Over time, you'll see patterns that show real progress. You should also track the quality of your sleep. Apps or sleep trackers can help you measure this, or simply note how refreshed you feel each morning. Tracking isn't just about metrics, it's about telling the story of your transformation. Every measurement, journal entry, and reflection brings you one step closer to reclaiming your health and confidence. By making tracking a habit, you're not just watching your progress, you're celebrating it. So grab that journal, tape measure, or app and start documenting the incredible journey ahead. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips. And let us know in the comments what works for you or any questions you have. Thanks for watching.